Well, hey, good evening. Welcome back to my little gardening show. I wanted to make a real quick video. It doesn't have a whole lot to do with gardening, but it's about my channel. You know, about a year and a half ago, I think it was, I monetized my channel just to see what would happen, whatnot. And, YouTube is offering to reward creators. And I was basically doing this as a hobby and just kind of document time with the kids and put a lot of stuff up about gardening, which is pretty much what I've done. I've done a few little things that are more like a vlog style, kind of like this now, where just talk about life or something else not related really to gardening. But on the whole, I've been having fun. In the last year and a half, I've made about $100. Yeah, it's $100. I think I've accumulated $125 so far in the last year and a half, but YouTube only pays out at $100 increments, I think is what the threshold's at least for my channel. Anyway, that's not what's important. What is kind of interesting, and let me back up. Basically, I wasn't my intent to have this channel to make a career out of it or earn a living on it or anything like that. I mean, I would have to, would have to have hundreds of thousands of subscribers and hundreds of thousands of views to be able to do anything like that, and that's not. What I'm documenting isn't interesting enough to drive that kind of growth or anything like that. I'm just an average Joe that occasionally puts up a video for the fun of it. So with that being said, got an email today, and a lot of content creators, or who are doing this more as a hobby, if anything, got an email today from YouTube basically informing us that our channels are being demonetized, and they were taking away the different tools that are available now. There would still be the tutorials and things if we wanted to try to learn how to make better videos and video editing and whatnot. But at the core of the message is that they want to protect creator revenue, YouTube creator revenue across the YouTube ecosystem, because I guess there's been a lot of scandalous videos here lately. There's a channel, some guy by the name of Logan Paul, who I guess a lot of kids, he's like a teen idol type deal anyway. He posted some really inappropriate content, and it's causing uproar, and I guess there's been other incidents. And so these big advertisers who would advertise on YouTube, they were pulling their ads to boycott the YouTube platform, because there weren't enough safeguards in place to kind of screen all that questionable stuff out, and name brands and things didn't want to be associated with content that would violate like their moral, ethical standards and all that. And I totally get that. The other aspect of it is that as that scandal unfolded, and YouTube is changing the algorithm on things and demonetizing channels or causing subscribers to be dropped from accounts and various things. There's a whole lot of conspiracy theory type stuff out there. Anyway, as this was all going down, in response, they've decided to increase or make it more difficult for smaller channels like myself to get any kind of revenue or whatnot, and basically it's a safeguard so they don't have as many videos that they have to screen for inappropriate content. It also, since the revenue has gone down recently, it takes that revenue away from the smaller channels that were maybe getting paid, like in my case, $100 a year, taking that revenue that would have been paid to us and redistributing it to their bigger content creators that have a lot of views and who are really doing it for a living and who have, you know, probably lobbied YouTube and have been crying and kind of complaining because of the changes, because they depend on it, right? I don't depend on it, but I thought I'd make a video about it just for the fun of it. And so I don't know. I think the requirements to be monetized is 1,000 subscribers and I think it was 4,000 hours viewed in the last 12 months, right? Which that's like, you know, 333.33 hours a month, or like, you know, 10, 11 hours a day of my content would have to be viewed, plus 1,000 subscribers for them to consider, you know, for me to be eligible for monetization again. The problem with that is a lot of my videos are pretty brief. You know, I think a good chunk of my videos are 7 or 8 minutes or less. I've got a few that are longer than that, but most of them are pretty short and whatnot. So
we could do a house tour.
Yeah,
that would make it long.
We're not gonna do that. Anyway, I'm still gonna make videos every now and then. It's not my life's passion to do this. I do this just for fun. If anything, just to have a record of my time with the kids, our time as a family, and doing something I enjoy, namely gardening. And, you know, for any of you guys out there or gals who watch my channel and have enjoyed it, I appreciate your support. Again, I plan on continuing as a hobbyist, making videos and whatnot as I see fit. It does sting a little bit to get that $100. You know, I made $100 in the last year. I mean, that's enough to buy a few pizzas. I mean, that was nice, right? But at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter, right? So anyway, I hope things are going well for you guys out there. I'll catch you next time. Until next time, happy gardening. Bye.